What's up everybody, Rodrick here with the APOSEN 2-in-1 cordless stick vacuum. If you're looking for a vacuum that can get down and dirty and also be handheld so you can use it in your car all without any wires whatsoever, this could be the vacuum for you. We're looking at two different modes with different amounts of suction. We have a standard mode at 6 kPi and a strong mode at 10 kPi if you need some extra suction power. Now because this is cordless, we're going to be running on battery power, and that includes a 2200 milliamp hour battery that takes 4.5 hours to charge and gives you 35 minutes of cleaning time and maximum endurance. This vacuum features a motorized brush designed for multi-floor, including snacks in case you drop snacks on your floor, dust in case you drop dust on your floor, pollen in case you drop pollen on your floor, and even hair in case your hair is falling out all over the floor. Or maybe you got pets or something, whatever. And when you're using this, it's actually on the quieter side of vacuums at under 72 decibels of sound. And it even features a 14-level filtration system, including a 4-stage HEPA filter to capture 99.99% of particles as small as 0.1 UM, which will collect things like ashes and even pollen. All in all, this is sounding pretty great. Let's take a look at what we got here. The box is pretty simple, not much to see. We got the nice design right here so we can see everything that's going on. All right. Inside the box we have an instruction manual, and wow, everything's packed up in here very nicely. We have the 2200 milliamp hour battery pack, the battery charging cable, the metal tube, which is a really good length, an accessory tip, a brush head, a little mount to keep everything together, a little brush tool with a built-in razor blade, the power brush, which is looking really nice, a wall mount with 3M adhesive so you can keep it mounted to your wall when it's not in use, and finally the main event where all the magic happens. First things first, taking a look at the actual unit. This thing has some weight to it and it feels super high quality and looks very nice. As you can see right inside there, we have the nice filtration system to keep out all the dust and allergens. Over here on the front's where the metal tubes in it connect so you can use this as an actual vacuum. We got this little trigger here. Very clicky, very easy to use to turn on the power. Over here on the back where your thumb goes, we have a nice clicky button to switch between standard and strong suction. And over on the bottom is where the battery pack will connect once you have it fully charged. Once you have all your cleaning done and need to empty this thing out, just release the bottom right here. Everything will fall out into the garbage and you're good to go. But if you want to take off the dustbin, you just push this button right here, it releases it, and it pulls apart just like that. Once we have it apart, we can see the filtration system. We have this nice filter right here, some more foam going through here, so that way it's going to be able to collect all the dust. And getting it back on is just as simple, just slide it into place, and it clicks right on. Now let's start getting everything connected. So we got the battery pack here. Right here on the bottom, we're just going to slide it into place, and it locks right on. And as you can see right here, we have a battery indicator on the battery so you know if you're running out of power. Next, we got the metal tube here, which basically makes this a vacuum. So we're just going to stick this on. It locks into place just like that. If you want to remove it, just press this button, it releases it. You can pull it on out, but we're going to leave it on for now. Oh wow, this is actually looking like a flamethrower or something. That's pretty cool. Too bad it can't shoot flames. And this is even extendable. Just push this button here and you can just extend it really far. Look at that. Now it's a super sized vacuum. But you know, if you want to do handheld action, this is what you're going to do. And now that we got the metal tube on, we can attach some attachments. So if we want to use it by hand, we can put this one right here to get a nice fine tip. We can easily take it off, because maybe we want a brush head. We can put that on, locks into place just like that. And look at that, it angles around so you can maneuver around places. Once again, it can easily be removed. And if you don't need all that length, you can actually just attach the tips directly to the base right here so you can get this in your car really easily. And then now we have the actual vacuum if you want to vacuum up the floors. Once again, easily snaps into place, just like that. And look at that, it pivots around and got some nice angles here so you can get under couches, under beds, whatever you need to do. This is a really compact design. And if you take a look at the bottom right here, we have that motorized brush here which collects all the hair, the dust, the pollen, whatever's on the floor, it'll snack it up, including snacks. Look at that, I can even vacuum my table. That's pretty awesome. I need to do that a little more often now that I can. And you know what? Before we go test this on the floor, let's do a quick little test on the table. Why not? Now I don't have a bunch of hair and dust laying around, but I do have some Cheerios and some chips, which I crumbled up right here on the table. Let's test this thing out. Let's turn this thing on, pull that trigger. This is actually really quiet. I'm impressed. It sounds good too. I like it. Okay. Let's push the button on the back and see if it switches to strong. Oh, you hear that difference? Watch, we're on standard, strong. That's really cool. Okay, so now let's try this out. Let's pick up these Cheerios. Oh, look at that. What? On standard mode, you just picked them up. They're all right here inside the dust catcher. Oh, that's looking good. Okay, now let's do super strong mode on these lays. They're a little bit bigger too, so let's see how that works. Wow, you guys, did you see that? Just like that, we got everything caught up inside the vacuum. And like I said, once you're done, you just release the bottom, dump it into the garbage, although I just dumped it back on the table because we're gonna go for round 2. And this time we're gonna use the actual motorized brush head. So we're gonna lock it into place, And now, I guess I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it is just pushing some of it. Maybe if I go up like this. We're getting it. Maybe I gotta go into super power mode. Did I get it off? Look at that, isn't it cool how it spins around like that? Tornado action. Wow, so we did end up getting it all, although it did take a few passes over it. It might be because the table's super smooth, I'm not really sure. Maybe the pieces were a bit too big. I mean, generally you're supposed to pick up big pieces, but you know, I gotta try it out, right? Why not? Overall, it actually did a really good job. I didn't expect the pieces to actually get through. Let's see if there's actually anything caught inside the brush. Okay, look at that. We do have a couple things caught in here. Some Cheerios got stuck in there. Looks like we got some crumbles of chips down here. It looks a bit greasy from those chips. Let's see, can we get them out? How do we get them out? Work our way in here. Oh, look at that, there's one stuck up here. And remove the actual motorized brush. That way we can get all the debris out. Okay, it's looking clean itself. We just gotta empty out the little pieces that got caught in here. And look at that, we're good to go. Then we can just pop it back into place, lock it in, and we're ready for our next mission, which is gonna be the floor. So let's head on out and see how well this thing works in the actual floor. And we are back. Overall, I'm very impressed with this vacuum. I mean, it's completely cordless, wireless, versatile. You can use it in the car, use it on the go. 35 minutes of runtime on a single charge. It's actually really good and should let you get a lot of cleaning done. It's actually surprisingly good on carpet. As long as you don't have to pick up a bunch of big pieces, which you really shouldn't be picking up with a vacuum anyways, this will definitely get the job done. I'm really liking how quiet this thing is, and it actually has a lot of power for being completely wireless. And plus, I can easily clean my car with it because there's no wires. I don't have to plug it in somewhere and get an extension cord or plug it into the cigarette outlet. Nothing like that. Just use the battery and you're good to go. Plus, it's pretty compact, so there's no problems when you're inside the car. If you guys want to pick up one of these, I'll throw the link down below in the description. Make sure you guys comment your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're going to pick up one of these. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you use a big vacuum or maybe you want to get something smaller because you don't need that big beefy vacuum when your house is always clean anyways. Thumbs up, red subscribe button, social media, and I'll see y'all in the next one.